Today's video, we're taking a look at the Overflow add-on, which is an awesome add-on to augment things like the default restricted feature of Gravity Forms. In other words, hey, only restrict this contact form to 5 entries, 500 entries. But what if this is something for your business? Like it's a marketing lead gen, it's a contest, it's a giveaway, and having those additional email entries coming in and leads coming in is a huge benefit to your business. You don't want to just stop the form from accepting entries. Plus, if there's some kind of qualification that somebody has to check through, maybe people who have entered content into your Gravity Forms actually aren't qualified to be on that list, and maybe there's some human curation that happens. So a proper sort of overflow feature for Gravity Forms is a really great idea. Let's take a look at Overflow from the lab site. Remember, labs.gravity.com. It's a fantastic place to get these sort of experimental add-ons that we're building here at Gravity Forms, available for all customers on all license levels. Do know that they are all experimental and all under the alpha label, so test them out on a staging site before pushing to production. And as always, if you have questions about them, you can discuss them in our forums or provide feedback by clicking this link here and bringing you to the feedback form. So Overflow, I've already got it installed and activated on my test site. We're going to go ahead and configure it. There's no global settings for Overflow. It's on a per form basis at the time of this recording. So let's just say we have our simple contact form and we want to limit that contact form and build a wait list on top of that, right? Probably not something you would do on a contact form generally, but we're just doing this stuff for example. Okay, scroll down to the enable entry limit. And what we're going to do just for testing purposes is limit this to 1. So we'll have 1 total entries available on this site. And as soon as you check off the enable entry limit option with our Overflow add-on installed, you'll see this new option down here, which is the Overflow list. And we can enable this, and it has 3 options at the time of this recording. We can assign a new Overflow message once the form hits its limit. So by default, it would take this message here, which would say, form is now closed for processing, right? Whatever you might put it in the entry limit message above. But now that you have an overflow, you might want to say something else like, hey, the form is closed, but we do have your name and email address on file, and we'll be able to follow up with you later on, or if things change, you might move up the list. Cool. So thumbs up with that. That makes sense. And that will override this message above. So when you have this enabled, it's going to override that top one. And then 2 other options to extend this to a true ordered waitlist and a true waitlist is to enable track an ordered queue position. So this will track the order that people have entered it in, 1, 2, 3, 4, that kind of thing. And then for a true wait list, this will autofill a freed slot when a confirmed slot is removed or deleted. That'll make more sense when I show it to you, because what's going to happen is this is going to build a new list in our entries view to see confirmed form submissions, and then the people who are on a wait list. Okay, so we'll see that right here in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and save these settings, and that's it. So now we have our contact form. If we go to entries, there's nothing in this entry forms right now, but these are the 2 areas that I'd call to your attention here, is the confirmed list and the overflow list. So now that we have this add-on active, those folks that come before the cutoff will go to confirmed. Those who go after will go to the overflow list. So let's go ahead and take a look at this in action. We're going to visit the site. Contacts, we'll go me first. And put my form in, testing for Matt. Submit that. Okay, now that form is submitted, I will go ahead and do the second one. This one will be the one where we'll get the message that it's been cut off, and that will be on a waiting list. And I spelled the name wrong. So now it says, thanks for your interest. This form has reached capacity, but we've added you to our list and we'll reach out if anything changes. So that's the message that we had put in there that overrides the other cutoff message. So let's go to forms, then entries. And now you'll see here, confirmed is the Matt Medeiros one that I originally submitted. And now the one that came after is the Jane Doe one that came on that comes to the overflow list. This will continue to build, right? So this form, instead of getting hard cutoff, people will still be able to submit. You'll be able to gather their email addresses and still do things like collect those leads that are so important to your business. Now, one really cool thing too that's important to this stuff is if you went to import, export, especially if you're doing something like a high volume, I don't know, ticket giveaway or just giveaway contest, something like that, something that's generating a lot of leads, you can go to export your entries, and you might have somebody at your office is like, hey, can you give me the list of everyone that didn't make the cutoff? They're on the wait list. Let's see who those folks are. You can also export this. So you would do something like select the first name, last name, email address, and then overflow list and overflow position just to see where they're at. And that would be really useful, right? Especially if you got high volume stuff, you need to share this with other, members of your team. You could quickly come and download these entries into a CSV, put them in a spreadsheet, et cetera, et cetera. So really cool there. I'm sure this would help a lot of people that run into this. I know I would need this because I help out a local nonprofit. We're always running these events, and there's always a cutoff, and there's always like, hey, I want to, I missed the cutoff date. I really want to, be in this basketball 3-on-3 tournament or volleyball tournament, whatever it is that we're doing. And this is just going to be so great for when I'm running that for that nonprofit. But let's go back to the form, and we'll go to entries, and we're going to go back to the confirm stuff. Now, remember, we have this little automated thing that says, hey, if somebody gets off the confirm list, people on the overflow list will automatically move over to this view. So it's really helpful for people who access the Gravity Forms data in WordPress to see this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and trash this. And now when we refresh the page, you'll see that Jane Doe has now moved over to the confirm list, and now there's nobody waiting on the overflow list. And that happens automatically, right? Depending on how many people are removed or how many people are processed. Oftentimes people use this view for Gravity Forms as sort of workhorse for going through and checking off entries that are either valid or invalid, depending on what they're looking for, right? So really cool stuff. Really excited for the Overflow add-on. Check it out at the labs.gravity.com website, available for all license plans. Download it, test it out first on your staging servers before you throw it on any kind of mission critical stuff. But if it's working or not, give us some feedback here by clicking the feedback link or discuss it in the forums. That would be super helpful as well. Let us know what you want to see next coming from the Labs site. Thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel below. Subscribe to this channel. Leave me a comment below if you like this video and if you have any other questions about Gravity Forms. We'll see you in the next video.